Hi, Cancers. My name is Marlissa, and this is At Word from Mars Tarot. Um, and today I'm here to do your September predictions reading, okay? Uh, excuse me. If you like it here, if you love it here, please subscribe. And also do not forget to like the video so other Cancers such as yourself can see this. You can apply this to yourself if you were a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus, Mars, Rising, North Node, or South Node, okay? Um, Cancer, you're in your bag this month, okay? And it doesn't mean that you're not going to experience hardship. I see some tough things happening and taking place for you emotionally. Um, but it's just that I feel like from what I'm seeing here, you're going to seek like wise counsel and or you're going to step into a very mature bag to make a decision that is best for you and maybe for all parties really. It's a must. Hold on, y'all. I want to grab this real quick. I need some chapstick. It is a common misconception that people think it's always easy to make the right decision for all parties involved, and it's not. It's not easy, and it can be very hard. It can be challenging, um, and really impact someone. So remember that you're doing the tough shit this month. When I said you're in your bag, I said that because we have the Queen of Cups here, all right? The Queen of Cups, which is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, okay? And this is really being in touch with your emotions. Make sure you're taking some time to meditate because as you see, her eyes are closed. And I don't know why I feel like I've never said this before. But she's really surrendering to what's taking place. Like her hands are up, her eyes are closed, and it's kind of like, all right, God, Source, Spirit, Universe, whatever you have for me, you know? So, also, maybe some of you need to get in some water this month because I don't know why I never realized like that this bowl is sitting on top of water and she's in the water and there's like a fish behind her, okay? So maybe some of you maybe you need a little beach trip. If you're into lakes and all that, maybe that, or maybe just simply baths, all right? But water is healing for you, Cancer. And you're not only going to be in touch with your feelings, you're going to be in touch with other people's feelings this month too, which may lead you to making, again, the best decision for all parties, all right? Um, there's something here or someone here that you're nostalgic about. Okay, this could be about childhood, it could be about your inner child, but sometimes this is about a relationship and us like wanting something to be how it used to be. Okay, but sometimes you are being called to see things how they are and not how they used to be or not how you want them to be. I feel like this month you're going to be seeking some sort of wise counsel, all right? With the Hierophant here, sign of Taurus. There's definitely heavy earth sign energy here. So I have another card that's going to be Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Now, the Hierophant is somebody who's a teacher, who has a lot of wisdom. It doesn't have to be a person who is a Taurus. Just could be a wise person that you're seeking some counsel from. All right. You could also be this month like questioning your beliefs, especially when it comes to traditions and values. You may be questioning those things like, do I believe in what I used to believe? Is what I used to believe serving me? Do I need to start looking at things a little bit differently? So you also could be seeking wise counsel, like I said, from a Capricorn or a Virgo, but again, also Taurus. But a King of Pentacles. All right. The King of Pentacles is also somebody who is very wise as well. All right. The King of Pentacles is somebody who is generous. They really have their finances together. Okay. This may also be that when you're seeking wise counsel from whoever you're seeking wise counsel from, it could end up impacting your material abundance, okay? But the King of Pentacles is somebody who knows how to reach goals. They work on their personal growth. They provide for others. They're confident. They're warm. They're patient, and they're determined. I actually have grown to really love the King of Pentacles because they're such a stable energy, but they also have this warmness to them, okay? So even if this is not an earth sign that you seek, it's somebody who embodies the qualities that I just talked about. You may even be trying to step into the King of Pentacles, energy. I feel like you are tired of conflict and unfair fighting. Okay. This is saying that you may need to build your skills and your confidence. All right. You could also be experiencing loss. And another thing that I think when I think of the Five of Swords is that unfair fighting. So some of you may be winning, right? You may be winning fights, but unfairly. And at what cost? Like, what are you losing when you're winning, fights, arguments, disagreements? We have the High Priestess here, which I did not end up learning this until way later, but the High Priestess and the Hierophant are actually like a pair, if that makes sense to you. So, you could have a divine counterpart here or very near to you. Cancer, you may want to pay attention to your dreams. The High Priestess, sign of Pisces, it's all about psychic insights, visions, okay, intuition. It's a very spiritual experience. So this and the Queen of Cups both being here, this is some powerful shit. Okay? Very psychic, very intuitive. Make sure you are meditating. Also, I feel like some secret is going to come out. Maybe you've been holding a secret, Cancer, but it might not be you. It could be somebody else, because you do have a card at the bottom of one of my decks here that says confession. All right. And I feel like however you're about to move, Cancer, you have thought about it for a while. This is not something that you are being impulsive about, okay? So it's like you're finally understanding something and you're going to move forward in that. You're going to continue and improve in the right direction. You're going to progress, all right? So you've already made a decision, and as you see, she has one foot in front of the other. Like this one is lifted up, so she's like, has her surfboard in her hand, and it's like, all right, I'm gonna go out there because I've made a certain decision at this point. For some of you Cancers, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords. Some of you may be choosing to move on, and some of you may be choosing to move on from like a soulmate to a Cups connection, because this is the card that's underneath it. All right. That may not be easy for you. I don't know what your reasons for that would be. However, that is there. Okay. So, this is also about like going after what you've manifested as well. All right. So you're manifesting something, but you're okay with going after it. I bring that up because we have manifest here. Some of you are manifesting a completion, some sort of completion, like a closure, a closing of a cycle. All right. Some of you are manifesting closure. So you have completion or closure. That makes sense since you're going to be moving on from, a connection, it seems like. And I really feel that way because we have crying or release here. So again, it's not going to be easy for you, but you're tired of how things have been. And we have light eyes. So maybe you're moving on from somebody who has light eyes, or maybe you have light eyes. All right. And at the bottom of the deck, there was confession. Confession. All right. And I think how you handle the confession is going to be a test or lesson for you. Now, let's see. What do I want to do next? I think I'll do this card. So the Awakened Soul message for you is authenticity. So whatever decisions that you're making this month, Cancer, it seems like you're supposed to be doing it for your highest, good. And you're supposed to be doing it for you, all right? So you can be your authentic self and maybe gain some self-esteem back, So maybe a partnership or something was not the best for you in some sort of way. Maybe it impacted your self-esteem, okay? The symbol here is the rainbow butterflies. The keywords here are self-acceptance, shine, vibrancy, energy, self-esteem. The awakened meaning, who are you? Do you know? Is the life you are living a reflection of who you really are? These can be hard questions to answer, but you only get this time on earth to be who you really are. Accepting yourself is one of the greatest, excuse me, most freeing gifts you can have in life. Allow yourself to be who you really are and live your life to the fullest. You can change, you get to choose who you are, who you will become, and the path that you walk. This is a call to be in your energy fully and not to be overly concerned about what others may think of you. This is also a call to find people who celebrate your authentic energy, are supportive and share your positive vibrations. Shine brightly for all that you are. Don't dim that shine or hide your light away. Support others in their authenticity. Be a listening ear and a supportive energy when people around you are experiencing alignment into their own authenticity. The shadow meaning, bending to peer pressure, obligations, hiding, living someone else's life. Affirmation, I fully accept who I am with love. Personal reflections, how can I live in a more authentic way? All right. So you're being called to do what's best for you and to live your life, right? Not someone else's. Like, live your life, do what's best for you, and keep it pushing. All right. So as far as surrendering, I only wanted one card. You got 4, Cancer. All right. So the 4 things that you're being called to surrender this month specifically. Surrender your needs to always be right. Cancer, you are a cardinal sign. You are a leader. So you are naturally going to like to be right sometimes, okay? This says, give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. So if any of you are watching this and you've seen the show Insecure, one of the main characters named Molly, she ended up being in therapy at some point, and her therapist asked her, do you want to be right or do you want to be in a relationship? Do you want to be right or do you want to be in a relationship? And that's very real, because if you feel the need to be right all the time, no matter whether you are or not, but no one's right all the time. Even if you're right most of the time, sometimes you have to be yielding and let people think that they're right. Check out the book, like the Let Them Theory. I've been listening to that a little bit, and that may be helpful. All right. Sometimes you just got to let people do them. Sometimes you can know you're right, but also, I don't know if it's like the Bible. I think the Bible talks about like only fools argue. Okay. So it's like, if you also know you're right, why are you arguing? Let it be. But our egos get activated sometimes and we want to be right. So be mindful of that. We have surrender to creativity. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. So look, you're allowed to go after your manifestations and dreams, okay? You're being encouraged to be creative about it, all right? Or even when it comes to how to solve whatever this like closure, completion, confession is, like there's multiple ways to go at it. You just got to be open to being creative. You are clearly going to be releasing and stepping into, the unknown, as you see, like, her foot there. All right. So we have surrender your fear of change. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death. Repeat the affirmation. I have faith that all is well. I have faith that all is well. And the last one here, Cancer, is surrender your attachment to results. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen, then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it, which is true. Like you have faith, you manifest, you do what you can do to bring your manifestation to life, and then you let it go. But if you're holding on to the results too tightly, it's like that can even just change the outcome right there. All right. Because you're like maybe anxiously holding on to something instead of being like, okay, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Either way, I'll be okay. All right. So the last card here, Cancer, is the mindful message. So while you're going through whatever you are going through this month, remember your friends, okay? We have loving friends. I surround myself with people who inspire me and grow together with me. My friends raise me up and hold me to the best that I can be. I am loved unconditionally and supported throughout my journey. I release old friendships which may be toxic or keeping me stagnant. So for some of you all, leaving someone behind, it may not be romantically. It could be about a friend. All right, a friend that is a soulmate. And excuse me, with all this positive energy around you, okay, and even like you being encouraged to be, your authentic self, you want to keep the right people around you. All right. So let me know how it goes down, Cancer. What confession comes up, whatever the case may be. Let me know how it resonates in the comments down below. I love y'all. See y'all next time. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. See you next time. Bye.